So, this is like what, episode 4? So, this is episode 4, 5, 6, I think. One of those. It's episode like 6 or 7 of my lifting little journey, and as you can tell, I'm tired, but it's alright. Basically, why I'm a little bit tired, I did a lot of work yesterday, and I got home late, and then my sleep was not the best. Like, I slept 7 hours, but the quality of sleep was garbage, straight up. I don't know. I don't know what's been going on with my sleep, but lately, sleep hasn't been the best, but it's alright. So, what I'm gonna do right now is basically this is just like a warm up talk. So, I'm just gonna warm up and talk to y'all a little bit. Pretty much, I think the basis of this video, I kind of want to give context and background on who the hell I am and why the hell am I posting. So, so for the 88 subscribers that are on the video, for the 88 subscribers that I got, and out of those 88, 10 people watch, welcome. So, my name is Kevin. I like to lift, and I lifted wrong for I lifted wrong. I lifted for powerlifting, and then I lifted wrong and got fat a lot for 5 years, and then now I'm locked in. And basically this is basically just me recording my progress, and just like me recording in a way is like me keeping myself in check to make sure I don't overeat. I'm actually getting my lifts in. Well, regardless, even if I was recording or not, I would always still get my lift in. It would just be the overeating that would kill me, that made me get fat. And then I used retatrutide to lose weight, and I lost the weight. So now I'm weighing in. I want to say, actually no. Last time I checked, 193, and I gained 10 pounds from 3 weeks after diet. But it's just water weight and glycogen, so don't worry, guys. It's not fat. I still look relatively lean. I just look more fuller with the water. My water's replenished. I'm eating normally again. It's probably like a pound or two of fat, but I highly doubt it. I'm also taking 10 grams of creatine also, but other than that, yeah, this is basically me just recording me locked in, and like hopefully, it motivates people to lift themselves, to like show themselves that it's not too late, because it's 5 years, and until now I'm like getting my shit together, even though, well, at least getting my gym stuff together. The content creation stuff, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly my niche is, because I don't want to make lifting my only niche. But we'll expand once my ideas roll in. I mean, who knows? But like I was saying, a little context of, maybe in another video I'll go deep into why I got so into lifting. But for now, to keep it short and simple, I used to play sports. I did wrestling. I started off lifting during after a wrestling season when COVID became a thing. I wanted to lift to get stronger for wrestling. Then I like lifting just to lift. And then for a while I power lifted. And then after I stopped powerlifting, wanted to do a little bit of bodybuilding, power building. I got bad eating habits, started eating like fucking crazy, and then attempted to cut about 3 or 4 times, and then it was either fail, got sick, quit, or I don't even remember. So this last cut that I just logged in basically for this channel is either my 4th or 5th time trying to cut down, which it was successful obviously, but we still got one more cut to go, because I still have a good amount of body fat, but yeah, I felt like from my expertise and my point of view, like me and my own body, I felt like it wasn't worth going down to like 160, 170, uh, cause my strength itself was going down. My muscles itself were definitely being eaten. I was eating enough protein, but like regardless, that muscle is gonna go when you're in a weight loss. So for now, I'm just recomping. I'm trying to build muscle while burning some fat, and then or building some muscle while building the least amount of fat. Because honestly, it's not. It's either or. I'd be happy, and either or I feel like is the best method. So I'm sacrificing looking leaner and having less muscle, with possibly getting a tiny bit bigger to maybe getting rid of the fat and then getting the muscle itself. Who knows? It all matters what my body responds to. But type shit, it's been going fine. I just, I don't know. Yesterday with my sleep, it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great at all. I can't tell you why, but I can tell y'all how I'm gonna fix it. But just fucking lifting. I still got energy left. I just feel very fatigued. But then again, yesterday was leg day, so shit's kind of crazy. But yeah, another reason why I post content, because I've always wanted to post content. Since the little kid, I was a YouTube tablet kid, straight up. I always dreamed of having a YouTube plaque, the old ones, not the new ones they got here. The old ones. The old ones are tough. Like a big silver plaque, not the one that they have now. The flat ones with the little play button logo on it, that glass logo. There used to be bigger ones. Probably if you look up old YouTube play buttons, you'll see them. But it was one of my dreams to make either YouTube or content creation my job basically, because I never really like aspired to be like a doctor or like a cop or something like that, or like an engineer or anything that particular. I don't know why, but ever since when I started lifting or doing sports in general, um, it kind of clicked toe to toe with it. So it's kind of like I don't know. I don't really click with stuff, education wise with school and stuff. While I was still in high school, I didn't really click with it. I don't know. I was just cruising by. But shit, for most of the high school, I basically fucking almost like borderline cheated. And then whatever I understood, But, obviously it's not good. Y'all should study. I'm definitely gonna be studying. I ain't gonna try to go to back to college, but like with a bunch of situations I got right now and time and work and stuff, I'm figuring it out. I'm not making an excuse, I'm figuring it out. So just like I figured out that, it took me so many times to lose weight and then finally keep it off. And then now I'm trying to build up to get my dream physique. Same way I'm gonna figure out school and life, because life is kind of shit. The kind of shit right now. I'm not even gonna lie. But not to be like overly depressive or anything. But your boy's going through some shit, and it ain't physical. It ain't sickness. Financial. I mean it is financial mostly, but like what's heavier in my mind is definitely all the mental stuff that I got currently. But it's stuff that I know that can be fixed. It's just more patience for me to figure out everything, and then my mindset with those problems I got will be fixed. But like my mindset with like my discipline basically with still lifting and all that, and like chasing dream physique, some financial freedom, trying to get at least stable. That's like real life stuff. I'm chasing all those stuff. Just because my mental ain't in check doesn't mean I'm not gonna chase those. And I don't feel like anyone should. should, stop chasing whatever they need in order to live. But it's not bad to take a small break, maybe take a month or two, but don't let any problems you got keep you down. Just try to figure it out. Take it like step by step. Now that I was a bootleg motivational speaker, let me get on with my real set. What? So, oh yeah, I didn't even say nothing. We're hitting chest and back today. Chest, back, forearms, traps. Nice. All right. This is gonna be my top set. I want to move this to 7 or 8. Woo. Nice. All right, I don't know if the music's kind of loud and stuff, but I think I'm gonna make this video basically I just decided to make this a who am I video. This pole is in the way. Yeah, so who the hell is this curly headed, big glasses, wannabe lifter, wannabe bodybuilder, basement lifting ass person? That's what I'm just assuming what people are saying when they watch me. Honestly, I can't even tell. It's probably even more negative than that. Who knows? But basically, shit. I'm just trying to motivate. I'm just trying to be like the people who motivated me, who got me out of holes that I didn't even know I was in. Till now me, I guess, adult. I ain't a fucking adult. I'm not an adult. If anything, I'm the farthest thing from an adult. I just do responsible adult shit. But once I'm done doing responsible adult shit, I'm just me. I don't feel like a fucking adult at all. I just do adult stuff. I don't know if that's relatable or not, a relatable feeling, but that's basically how I feel. But other than that, who I really am, shit, I'm just trying to lift and motivate, man. I'm just trying to make this into a career. Um, Hopefully it leads down the road where I can make videos full time, or maybe do some like gaming streaming, because I did have a gaming channel. It's still pinned. I haven't taken it off this channel. It's still pinned as like other channels on this channel. You'll probably see if you look through channels on the tab section on YouTube. But they had a gaming channel for a while, gaming/reaction channel. Just basically like a normal ass streamer. I had 296 subscribers. I currently have 296 subscribers in it. But when I was doing that, it was... What the hell is this song playing? If I'm being honest, it just felt like I was trying to dodge what I really wanted to do, because I was good at it. Like I'm good at posting content, streaming, making videos, playing games. Like a lot of that content I make wasn't that hard. It's just a bunch of cutting up, simple cut ups, and then the thumbnails are like very generic. They're not very high quality. It was simple stuff, but I was doing good in that channel. 296 subscribers. I mean, and that wasn't my only channel either. I used to have a channel back when I was like 12 or 13, and I had 500 subscribers. Hold up, let me do my set real quick. I'm gonna explain. One more. 6 even. saw my belly button through the shirt. But like I was saying, I had another channel when I was like 11, 13, 500 subscribers. I was playing mobile games. I screen recorded mobile games, and I would upload them. And I played Hello Neighbor. It got 80, I think like 83K views, 83,000 views. And then just because one of the people on my bus found it, and then he found the video, heard me, and I was like, fuck. So I immediately deleted the channel, made up a lie saying that the channel got deleted because I was so embarrassed. What a fucking idiot I am. I could have been I could have been probably set right now if I continued it. But it goes to show like at the end of the day, you're your own enemy. You're your own like it's you versus you type shit. I mean, obviously, some circumstances where like you may have to like face another adversary or a problem itself. It's not probably a person. It's probably like situational. But other than that, it's you versus you at the end of the day. And I think that you know backfired me a lot back then. Backfired on me when I first started making vlogs on here because I wanted to be on my D. Adrian Harding shit. But in reality, I don't really have that much freedom to do that. So I switched my content over to gaming. And then when I realized gaming was popping, but like it wasn't really fulfilling on what I wanted to in reality do, I switched back over to what I really want to do. And this is what I really want to do. Make gym content. Still want to do vlogs, but obviously, I need some financial freedom because more money you got, more freedom you have. That's basically how I see the equation. Or more passive income or more safety income or in general having a large enough income to where you have some sort of income coming from a business or from multiple streams of like let's say a sponsorship or like you have your own meal company or like made a protein bar or a company's paying you just to make a bunch of posts like whatever, right? Unless you got a bunch of those, shit, put the fries in the bag, wake up at 4 a.m. like me, we hit it, I'll clock in, we're clocking in. Other than that, shit, that's basically how it is. Cause I got no sponsorships. I'm doing this basically for free. I've invested so far in this, like, let's see, with my PC itself, 1.5 right there. This whole camera set, 700. Uh, my vitamins, creatine, protein powder. Hey, lifting is expensive, but this is literally what I want to do. And uh, ever since when I was little, I was always trying to get jacked. So it makes sense that I've always came back to like I want to make videos, and I've always came back to a niche where like I want to post lifting content, not necessarily bodybuilding content, but lifting content in general, or just vlogs or videos of me on whatever I want to do in general, as long as the audience fuck with me for me. So it makes a lot of sense. Like, but mostly right now, what I want to do is lifting content. Maybe I'll go back to gaming or streaming later on. But as of now, this is what I really want to do. And most of all, because I need to I need to like, I like made a. I'm about to sound cringy as hell, but I don't care. I made a promise to myself when I first started lifting that I'm gonna get jacked as shit and completely wipe out the old version of myself. Like with this stomach and stuff and look unrecognizable because that's what I really wanted to do. In complete deep down inside. Other than like being like like a famous streamer, making content creation in general, my income. Buying my mom a bunch of retiring my mom, retiring my dad. Me and my brother getting our dream cars. Like other than that, deep down inside, I just want to completely change my physique because it's definitely been always an insecurity. Hold that thought. We're doing another set. Whew. All right, we're gonna drop to a plate. It's always definitely been an insecurity of mine, my body, but you know, we fixing it, so it's fine. But along the way, I guess my message for with this video is basically or with my content in general is it's not too late. I mean, it's hard to say for me because I'm still in my 20s. I just want to make sure I look at myself. I'm still in my 20s, so I can't really say stuff like, oh, it's not too late and all that stuff, because I haven't lived long enough to, I guess, say that. I feel like it'd be inaccurate for me to say it's not too late, but in general, saying it's not too late, even if you're in your 20s, it's not a bad message. No, some people be giving up on whatever they're trying to do, and in reality, all they gotta do is lock in a little bit, and they could do it. But you know, everybody got their problems. Everybody has their situations. But you know, that's the beauty of it. You know, if you're telling your own story, and you know you're fixing your own problems, and then once you become successful, and people ask you, "What was your life like?" or "What was your problems and stuff?" It's uniquely to you. So you know you really did that shit. So it's also, you know, adding more props at once you get it to the end, because nobody cares about how you get there. Actually, people are gonna have their opinions, but nobody gives you your applause while you're doing your progress. They give you your flowers and your applause when you get to the very end. And then when you get to the very end, that's where, you know, if you're gonna be still consistent with it, that's where another level to this goes. I'm talking like if I'm successful in this shit. Nah, I'm not. But I'm imagining that's how it is. I basically, I like to think a lot. I overthink things or think into things a lot. Like, be thinking like, what would I, if I was successful right now and I had this content creation money and I had this as my job and I had everything I wanted, as in like my parents retired, my brother's straight, my girlfriend straight, my girlfriend straight, like me and my girlfriend are taken care of, then what would I, you know, what would be next for me, you know, what, because once you have everything, it's more like, what do you do now? And that I've always thought of that, because as of right now, I have a bunch of needs, you know, but what happens once you get everything you wanted? You know, it's just something to think about. Okay, I'm gonna burn that 135 now. Whew. All right. But yeah, mostly this video is gonna be me talking about what I think about my mind. It's mostly not, I feel like it's not gonna be mostly like lifting tips for right now. But I think it's just for this video. Or maybe you guys like this type of content, you know? I don't know. But as of right now, I'm just doing what I feel is natural right now. But on the menu on the lifting side, did the incline. We did the incline, worked out the upper chest, some front delts. Now what I want to do, I got these Larry wheel straps, right? Elbow straps. And I got some 90 dumbbells that I want to move around. So I'm going to put those on, throw those on my lap, the 90 dumbbells, and we're going to press them. And I want to see if I can hit them for like 6, 7, 8. 6, 7. Okay. All right. Probably for the first half of the video, it's not gonna be a lot of cutting since I did talk a lot there. But like I said, I'm still figuring out how I'm gonna do these videos. I feel like a main thing with like, you know, people struggle when they want to make their content and stuff. They overthink what they want to do, but they don't really record or record their niche that they want, because people are always constantly trying to follow trends, or they're trying to do stuff to stand out, which sometimes can come off as snobby, because some people be like, you know, doing some snobby ass trends, or like it does, or they do a trend that pops, but it's from that exposure. How do I explain it? So for example, let's say I started doing, let's say, because I'm obviously, I'm a lifting addict. I like gym stuff. I like peptides. I like food. Well, if you didn't know, I like food. Let's say I started doing an outdoors channel, and then I do that niche just to follow a trend, and let's say it blows up, and I keep doing it just because it's blowing up, but in reality it doesn't make me happy. You know, some people, I feel like that's another problem too, but I may just be over talking in it. But as of right now, I'm trying to relearn how to put these on, because I haven't put these on in like 4 months since after I started cutting. So this is kind of new. These are definitely good for progress overloading. I would recommend you getting them, even though you'll probably, you know, feel dumb putting them on in the gym and stuff. I put on the left one on the right one, so you can't look dumber than me. But hey, anything to get bigger, to move bigger weights, well, as long as it's with good form, I say it's pretty worth it. Okay. It's probably done. I'm not doing a warm up. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, 90s. I moved you before with no straps. Okay. 7. Okay. I definitely felt them. Holy shit, man. That shit felt nice though. Moving them again. Okay. Plan is, I'm gonna do them for another set, and then we're gonna move on to some chest machine stuff. But other than that, shit, I'm running GHQ. I'll make a video on there, since my Red or True Type video actually did very well. 1,000 views. Who knows, a lot of people like peptides. But wait, are using peptides unnatural? Because on me, honestly, I don't care if a person's unnatural or natural. If you're big and stuff, you know, just don't mislead people and use your unnatural body, or your natural body in some cases, to promote bullshit products. Like some test boosters. I know there's a couple that actually are worth it. Surprisingly, I know what you're about to say, but test boosters are always shit. They're not worth it. Yeah, some are. There's like 1 or 2 of them that I could definitely say they intrigue me to check them out, but I don't need them. I don't need them. It's definitely for people later on, like probably in the 27, 28, because, you know, male testosterone naturally declines. So it's mostly for those people, but for me right now, shit, I'm in my 20s. My test is prime right now. So that's why I gotta take advantage to get jacked. Okay. Okay. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Subscribe, like, comment, share, blow this video up, and all that good stuff. All right. All right. Come on. Come on. 7. Whew. I'm surprised I could even flip these over. Ooh. Oh, that was, gotta be careful. All right, see y'all in chest press. All right. Honestly, the 90s felt pretty nice. I liked moving them. Felt nice for my ego to move them, but obviously I used to move them without elbow pads, so that's my next goal. And honestly, I got nothing to say. I'm just gonna lift. Okay, this is gonna be a little hard. Okay. Ooh. No, no, no. I wanted to move. I was trying to move the whole stack for 10. Yeah, I only moved it for 8. So now I'm gonna move it down because I want more reps. Reason I want more reps for that hypertrophy. Want hypertrophy. Why do I want hypertrophy? Get some bigger tits. That's why. But in all seriousness, shit. Honestly, I got nothing to say. I think I said a lot what was on my mind, at least for today. So I was thinking like, not thinking about it, nobody really knows who the fuck I am. And unless I put it out there who the hell I am, at least part of it, because, you know, I'm not going to give everything out. You know, I don't want to put all, I like my sense of privacy to a certain extent, you know, put some stuff out there. But other than that, just like anybody, any other influencer, or, well, I ain't an influencer. I don't even like want to be called an influencer. Like, I'm trying to be motivational. I want to be motivating people like to go lift and be healthy. Well, healthy in general. You don't have to be a bodybuilder to go lift. You don't have to try to aim to lift the biggest weights or be the biggest person with the biggest arms. Just in general, at minimum, just to keep yourself healthy. Because a lot of, like, if you really think about it, it's gonna turn dark a little bit. A lot of people who die at certain ages weren't supposed to die at that age. Like when they were much older, or in some cases, God forbid, you know, when they're like 40s, 50s, sometimes 30s. Well, I don't want to say 30s or 40s. 40s maybe pushing it. Like I'm just using the top of my head for this, but I'm just like what I'm trying to point at is basically a lot of health conditions that are like have to do with obesity, or a lot of health conditions that could have been prevented from, like, you know, at least prolonged it before it happened, or at least prevented it, would be like just, you know, from being healthy. Like you don't even have to have like a whole workout routine. You could just walk at least minimum 4 miles a day. I saw like Jeff Nepper posted something. It was a study that all you have to do to increase your lifespan is walk 4 miles every day, and that's walking. That's basically what I do at my job every day because I'm constantly moving around with the amount of steps I'm doing. I get like on average 8K to 10K steps at my job because I'm constantly moving around, and that's not even including like the labor stuff I do, like because I sand and like paint spray stuff. So like, when you're sanding and stuff, it is hard because like the material we use is like fucking like stone and shit. But you know, if people would just like walk 4 miles minimum, or did some weight training, or like let's say like they're having knee problems or back problems, that stuff can be either fixed to borderline made more comfortable. And then there's certain medicines or peptides out there, but like that's a whole different thing. I'm gonna keep it about mostly just like lifting and eating right. People just kept themselves more healthy, a lot of people would live longer. A lot of people would have a better quality of life. A lot of people wouldn't be grumpy. A lot of people wouldn't have headaches all the time. It's all like stuff that we take for granted, like having access to like clean water and like being able to lift and stuff, that we don't take advantage of, is basically just you're basically just self-harming yourself by not doing things, the little things, drinking a lot of water, walking, lifting to a certain extent. You don't gotta be a bodybuilder or a heavy lifter. I feel like I said that already. And I went on another rant. All right, next set. Ooh, I gotta be careful. That was not good. It kind of hurt a little bit. Okay. I want to get better at speaking and being more socially, because I was social, like I had some friends, but I couldn't really call them friends, more like acquaintances. I really stuck in a 3-man group for all of high school, and then now I got like my 6-man group of friends, and then other people I talk to. But like I gotta get better with speaking people outside of my friend group. It probably sounds so antisocial and probably so dumb. I probably sound beta as hell, but that's just a struggle. Just like not even a struggle, it's a mini struggle. It's something I just gotta go do. But I feel like it's a very important skill to have in life. So yeah, I'm trying to learn how to speak, guys. Alright, I think should I do inside grip? I'm gonna do inside grip. See what happens. Honestly, it didn't feel that good. Oh yeah, nah, it didn't feel that good. Honestly, we're gonna go back to other grip. We're gonna raise this chair a little bit. So what I got planned is I'm gonna do one more set of this, but I'm gonna pyramid it down. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right. Oh yeah, another thing. If I say something and it sounds dumb as hell, it's probably because most of the times I twist my words, or my brain speaks faster than my mouth. And type shit, my mouth does not sometimes just scrambles my word. Like when like you're like I saw this TikTok, a guy was getting out of his car. He was like, "Yo, I like your car, right?" To the guy, and the guy who who got out of the car, literally just like said the most randomest words, like "Ugh," and then he screamed "fuck." I probably have to show the TikTok. I probably sound dumb as hell, but regardless, I twist my words and I mumble sometimes, or it just sounds like gibberish or alienish. Yeah, don't pay attention. So I'm having a oh fuck moment. It'll get better definitely with like the more videos I do. Okay, come on. Come on. Okay, 165. Cut that shit in half. We'll go 85. Come on. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Come on. Hey. Oh shit. Okay. That was nice. So what I'm gonna do is do some flies, superset it with some push-ups. Definitely a good move. What's up? Yep. Yep. I'm not cutting you out. I don't care. Oh fuck, my wrist is still fucked up. Oh shit. Any message?
Hi there.
Any message to the viewers?
No message.
You suck. Alright. So you're gonna hear loud banging because I got a gorilla in the back over here throwing 135 at 13 for shoulder presses. But we're gonna do some lat pull downs. We're just gonna do a bunch of lat pull downs and a lot of back machine and then call it. Excuse me, you can't slam the fucking weight.
My bad. Lunk alarm.
That ass. Oh shit. Different angle. You're telling me my camera fell. Damn it. Oof.